Hi guys, this is Nimrit. Welcome to my humble abode. Come on in. Welcome LVB, you are officially inside my living room. I feel like, every person's home is a true reflection of what their personality is, and you will see a lot of me in this, a lot of my upbringing in this space that is super dear to my heart, and I can't wait to show you guys further. Well, if you can see in the living room, I firstly wanted to make sure that I don't keep any kind of electronics, so there's no television or a projector. I feel like it kind of takes away from the one-on-one communication that you have when you have people over. So this space is strictly for great conversations only. So you can see that with the color scheme of the entire living room, I have pretty much stuck to whites and beiges and a little bit of metal, copper, slight hints of gold. And I feel like these are muted tones that really make the space look super spacious. It's also very soothing to the eye, and I feel like that's when you can really play with a pop of color here and there. And yeah, with pop of color, let me just tell you about the paintings right here. So these pieces are super close to me. They are basically prints from the Zygma Mosaic Museum in Gaziantep in Turkey. And this is the famous Gypsy Girl. So this is basically a print of the mosaic, and these pretty much date back to 2000 years, and it's a lot of great Roman art. So these paintings that you see right here are by this very famous artist, painter and poster designer from Czech called Alphonse Moha. So back in the day, he started to design posters for various occasions, specifically say for theatre productions, and he got really popular, and that's when he started doing all of this. So these are basically the prints of his artwork. Chocolate Ideal is one of the most famous ones. It talks about how the evolution of chocolate actually took place from its discovery, how it came into high society, it became a part of fashion, and yeah, just some great pieces to look at. And this corner that you see right here is basically my corner of memories. I like to collect certain pieces from every place that I visit. So there's the New York Taxi, the Statue of Liberty, the Lincoln's Lawyer. There is also the Liberty Bell. Of course, there's a curio, which is the Big Ben from London. I also picked up something from the Edinburgh Castle from Scotland. And there's also a piece from Kenya that my best friend gave it to me because I missed the trip that we were supposed to make together. And you know what this is? Well, this is the place where all good times happen, the bar. I was actually very, very fortunate to have found the Metal Project because they specifically customized this super cool bar for me. It's all metal. And I love the fact that they, kind of incorporated the beige and the muted tone that I stick to in my living room. And like I told you, I love to collect pieces from wherever I visit. So of course, shot glasses from all the places that I've visited is a must. I also want to show you guys these glasses, which I actually picked up from Nairobi. They are super cool, and yeah, it can remind you of the cool jungle safari that you get to see there. Otherwise, LVB, you are taking me back to Nairobi to get fresh ones. And over here are the tiniest bottles that you'll ever see. I picked these up from Scotland. And this key is basically the key to my father's first bar. And he's usually the one who helps me stock up. So in memory of that, he's also the person who made me have my first drink. So also in memory of that. This is right here. This is Nessie the dragon that I picked up from Scotland. So a lot of cute tiny things. And let's go in. Some more shot glasses, and we have Shannon, we have Martini, we have Tendo, we have Prosecco. LPB, care for a drink? What would you like to have? Maybe later. Come. And this LVB is my happy plant. It truly gives me so much joy. Initially I thought of filling up this space with probably a foyer, and then I realized that I need to check myself out before the world checks me out, and so I got myself this uber cool mirror. I love the fact that it goes with the vibe of the house, and yeah, I think I look pretty chic. And this LBB is my dining space. This is where all the great conversations pop up. I feel like, you know what they say, the way to anybody's heart is through great food. So I love hosting my friends, my colleagues, my family. This, I feel, is an incredible space in the house. This particular piece is something that I picked up from town. I love the fact that it's a marble top. It is absolutely in sync with the vibe of the rest of the living room. So I kind of like it. And this piece that you can see right here is basically artwork that was gifted to me by Rinku Sopti, the designer, as my housewarming gift. So a big thank you to her. But now, LBB, I have something way more exciting, so come on in. Ah, someone's being naughty, huh? You're already here. Well, this is my most prized possession, which is all of my books that I've collected over the years. This particular bookshelf is something that I've picked up from the Metal Project again. And yeah, if you can see, it also has all of the awards that I've won so far, and I hope they keep coming. Also, one thing you'll notice in the house is a lot of palms, and that's also because, you know, the palms in the house is something that was a constant while I was growing up. So I think I get this from my mom. And these two pieces over here are by this Indian artist called Siddharth. I think I love the fact that, you know, black and white can never go wrong. And of course, I have to let you in on a secret. It's a skill that probably nobody should know, but I am honing it. I'm a rookie right now, but I also started to paint, and these are some of the pieces that I have painted. Hopefully I should get better, and you'll probably see more of my artwork inside my house. Home is where the heart is. This space actually turns out to be the space where I am de-stressing myself, specifically after long hours of shoot. I have to show you my favorite piece in the entire house. Please look at this. This is basically inspired by this Austrian painter, his famous painting, The Kiss, Gustav Klimt. And yeah, it's just so beautiful how they're both melting into each other's arms. Kind of poetic. And of course, I want your attention right here to these fresh flowers. You would have noticed that around the entire house there are many such vases of fresh flowers, and that stems from my mom's love for flowers. For the longest time, she wanted to have a flower store of her own, and she finally does, and I'm super proud of her. So every time there's an important day, she makes sure to send them, and even today she did that, only for you. Also, if I talk about the white that I wanted for the bedroom, I love white, I love grey, and of course every girl needs a little dash of pink. So you can see that the duvet is baby pink, a little bit baby pink again on the cushions. I wanted to keep the white and all these three colors intact. This is also the first time that I am trying to experiment with this bed, which is an upholstery bed. Usually I have wood, but I felt like I somehow didn't want the vibe of wood in this particular room. So this is me experimenting. Let's see how far this goes. And of course, this is my most favorite thing to do, which is sit and binge on this crazy huge screen. A lot of people told me that it's a very big television unit for the size of the room, but you know, who cares? And I love the sound system. I can spend literally days right here. And you know LBB, you know, it's so important for actors to keep watching great content. So this is just me having lots of fun right here. All the movie nights, all the girls' night, right here. And of course, I am a die-hard Harry Potter fan. Of course, I went all the way to London and made sure I got myself my very own trunk and Gryffindor for life. And I also have the map and my tickets to platform 93/4. I don't know guys, how many clothes are too many clothes? And how many wardrobes does one really need? 1, 2, or maybe an entire room? Welcome to my very own walk-in closet. This room basically has everything that a girl can ever need. At least I can ever need. You can see all of my clothes right up here. There's also space for all of my footwear, my shiny toes, and you know, they say that a girl's best friend are diamonds. I disagree. A girl's best friend are bags. You can never have too many of them. And of course, I had to have something personalized for this space as well. This is a sketch that is made by my best friend. It's a charcoal painting of me, narcissist, yes. And this is the big reveal. This is where I dive in for my hair and makeup. I think as an actor, it's so important to have a space dedicated to it. And this is for me. This space, guys, is the place where I kickstart my day and also where the day ends for me. I love having my morning cup of tea sitting right here, and also just look at the view. I mean, it's amazing at night, you know, the moonlit, the cool breeze, it's truly amazing. Also, the thing that I really wanted to feel in this space is that I want to feel like I'm sitting in a garden. So I got myself this huge bougainvillea plant. Cane is a memoir over here to my parents. They bought their first furniture pieces made out of cane from Shimla, and this happens to be one of the pieces that we've managed to preserve. As far as this set is concerned, I picked these pieces up from Khalid Designs. He happened to be my show's set director, art director, and yeah, he specifically like customized these for me. And if you look over there, there are these 3 paintings. They are very old, but they were actually from my Nanaji and Anima's home. So just having these pieces in my house truly makes me feel like I'm blessed with their presence even today. And this is what makes my entire house my home. Thank you so much for watching this video, and for more of such content, go ahead and subscribe to LBB's Homely newsletter.